Hi guys, another few minutes, discussion on leadership. I want to talk to you about, are you steering a ship or a show? And that may be funny in itself, but there's a lot of truth to it when you look at paradigms from different generations of leadership. Now, when I first entered into the leadership and management sector, there was a generation where it was all about the boss. And in other words, there was a saying, all is lost without the boss. And the boss was the guy who would come in and stand on the stump and just read you the riot act, or saying, let's give thanks because we did a great job, but then most of the accolades went to the boss because it was not really saying. It was true back then. It was never really true, but we took it as true that all is lost without the boss. And you would get really reprimanded more than you got an attaboy. And you were discouraged a lot more than you were encouraged because it was all about be quiet, suck it up, shut up, and get the job done. And it was always about the clock, and it was never about the people. And it wasn't until currently in this new generation, which I'm so appreciative for, that we began to ask the question when we look back at, all is lost without the boss, and we began to ask a different question is, what does it mean without the team? And that's really the point, that what good is having a boss if there's no team? And what happened back then, there was a lot of turnover because people couldn't take the pressure. Rather than getting the best out of your team and going for longevity and high productivity, it was like being a harsh taskmaster, pushing everyone to their limits, but not encouraging people, not enhancing them, not even thinking about what are they good at, what are they not good at, where do they belong. That wasn't even a thought back then. It was all about productivity. But today, it's all about releasing potential. And that's where it is now. So it's, you talk about steering the ship or a show. Now, at least we're steering a ship and there's proper navigation, and it's not the show. The boardroom is no longer theatrics. The boardroom really is a discussion among a team and going down the row. And it's like if you have a team of 12, it's like having 12 bosses, but 12 leaders. And they're not steering a show, they're all helping steer a ship. So think about it, that a ship captain, it's all great, but where would that captain be without a navigator? Where would the captain be without a crew? Where would the captain be without somebody to give him reports on how the different sectors of that ship are doing? Well, that's all about a team. So I'm so grateful that now leadership has understood that it has to do with the team. And a great leader is someone who would be the greatest team member, who understands what teamwork is and how the dream functions and how visions come to pass by everything that a team does. So it's no longer the one-man show. So when someone stands up today because of a highly successful company, they rightly first give thanks to all the people in the organization. Why? Because no leader could do everything themselves. So ask yourself this coming year and the year ahead, are you steering a ship or steering a show? I hope you're steering a ship and navigate it to fulfill your purpose. I'll talk to you next time.